What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dane D,
And your boy E Skeezy.
and we want to welcome y'all back. I want to say Happy New Year, Happy 2024 to everybody. I want to apologize about the long layoff. We just been having a few technical difficulties, but we are back. We promise to bring you guys more content this upcoming year. So, E Skeezy, how was your New Year?
It was pretty good so far, so good. No complaints, bringing it in with positive energy, a different mindset, focus,
Right,
paying
right,
attention to what needs attention
right.
and moving forward, looking for bigger and better things.
There we go. There we go. So, like I said, I want to thank everybody who's been hanging in there, still hanging there with us. Like I said, we haven't put no content out, in a while. So, but we back. Like I said, Happy New Year, Happy 2024. We just want to we just want to keep bringing good content to you guys and just keep you guys entertained. And before we get started on today's subject, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It helps the channel grow. Today we're gonna be talking about it's Freestyle Friday, so technically it's technically it's Friday, so we just gonna do a Freestyle Friday and just talk about any
Already.
and everything. So I'll let you start it off, E Skeezy.
First, I want to get to this one topic I was going to bring to the table. Do you think gambling change the NFL and these other leagues for the better or for the worse? Now I'm gonna let you share your thoughts on that first, and then I'll tell you what I think. So, do you
Okay,
think
I'm gonna say
gambling?
I'm gonna say it's for the better, and why I say that is because if it was for the worse, we probably wouldn't even be watching the games now. It we're able to gamble with the casinos now. We can make money with the teams. It's just not the teams and the players making money. It's the fans. We can make money. So for right now, I'll say it's for the better, but it actually it hurts the teams when because we all know mostly all these sports are somewhat rigged. And the Lions was robbed out of a game. And I'm gonna say it's at certain situations, it's a good and it's a bad thing. So I'll just speak my piece on that part right there, and then I'll come back and talk about why I think it's bad after you elaborate on what you want to elaborate on.
Well, I wanna say it made it. It took a turn for the worse, for the simple fact. Well, it was already gambling in Vegas on it, but now they got gambling at the access of your living room just by the clicking of the buttons of your cell phone. So now this puts a strain on the game. And to be honest with you, you see his players in college and in the league that they done got fined and busted for gambling themselves on the game. So number one, that changed it right there. When players themselves can bet on themselves, but now we see that's finding them. So that's showing you is for the worst.
See, but I don't
And
I don't know if the players can actually bet on themselves.
no, they can't. But
Right,
it's been some that has been caught doing it.
right,
But look at it this way: they themselves don't have to bet on them. They got the money. They could get the money to a cousin's friend. Nobody connected to the family, and he go put the money on them, and they go show out for that game. They don't pass the ball. They don't run the plays that the coach call because they know they supposed to have a triple double, and now they ball hogging trying to meet their quota or whatever. And now you can even take games like the Super Bowl. We'll never know who really won. If you think about it, when it's money involved, it's people already that got $6 million on the Baltimore Ravens to win the Super Bowl. Now this is already still when playoffs was going on.
right.
And now, if you get this much money involved, you got people lives at stake here. And if you really want to control a game, all you need is a coach, a referee, and a quarterback, and a receiver or two, maybe. And you got the game.
Right.
And if you look at the Lions game, ain't no way they were
I was
supposed to
just getting ready
lose
to say
that
that to
game.
you. I was just getting ready to
Number
say that.
55 ran right past, he walked past Prescott in the end zone.
Right. Well,
Could
you
have
can
had a
actually
sack.
they actually show the quarterback, Jared Goff, telling the actual lineman to go and report to the referees to let him know that he's an eligible receiver. So you can they actually show that part. They
Right.
show
Not
the
even
lineman
not
walking
even
over it.
talking
So
about that play. The Lions were playing defense at the time.
mhm.
And the Cowboys had the ball. They were on the, I believe it was the 5-yard line. And the Lions could have got a sack, a safety. He was in the end
Right.
zone
I
when he
remember
threw the
that play.
ball to Lamb, and he got I think it was a 79-yard
Right.
touchdown
That bomb that
pass.
they threw. Right.
Right.
Off a missed tackle.
So
That was a missed tackle. But
okay, okay, look, hold on, wait. Look at the tackle. Missed tackle or no, he walked past the quarterback while he still had the ball in his hand. Not even like he was going to the goalpost or something.
right.
I mean, and when he went to the sideline, the Lions head coach, he didn't chew him out. If you look close to how he treated him, it was almost like, look, I'm sorry, man. Nobody ever asked you to do nothing like this again. And yeah, it was like keep
Yeah,
your
that
head
that
up.
play, and
And
I agree with you somewhat because that play was suspect. He
going
ran
forward
right
on
past him. He
fourth
bumped him.
down, and several times we know he's been going for it, but they did a ceremony for Jimmy Johnson. You think they gonna let Detroit Lions come in and ruin that with a L on top
Yeah,
of it?
well, we
You
definitely
know,
know the play of the last game was definitely set up, because that was that we actually scored. They stole that game from us because you can actually see the offensive lineman going over to the referee, actually checking in, letting them know that he's an eligible receiver. So I don't know how the league would even allow that game to continue to go on
hey,
like that after we saw
money
that.
did that. Money
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah, that's all it
Back
was.
in the
So
day,
that should
referees
let
was calling games exactly how they were played. You know, it
right.
was smash mouth, and they let them boys play. Now that there's money involved, you never know who's getting angled, hustled. Okay, say you a quarterback for pick your favorite team. It could be the Detroit Lions. You the quarterback. Okay, and now you get a phone call when you in the locker room. You better not say nothing. Don't tell nobody. We got your wife and your kid. Uh, don't call the police. Anybody come for them? We already know we gonna go down, and we taking your family with us. So you better just throw this game, make it look good, and you a star. You averaging 20 yards a pass or whatever, and now you just got an off game. What you gonna do? You can't tell nobody. You know, you just gotta go out there and play, make it look good, not cause nothing. Everybody wonder why you got your head down on the sideline. You
Yeah,
don't think
and
none of
it's
this not
deep.
happened
So
in the game?
and it's deep how that stuff goes. So I'm gonna say people who put they hard earn money on these games. Be careful of that, because we pretty much know these games are scripted. And we saw
Yeah,
firsthand with that Detroit Lions game. So
yeah,
it's a deep game.
exactly.
But I definitely want to say go Lions, go blue. We definitely had a good weekend with
Yeah,
the
good luck,
with
Lions.
Michigan. Yeah, so we need to follow this weekend up with a W with the Lions to keep on pace with Michigan. Go blue. I want to congratulate Michigan for winning the national championship. We played a tremendous game, outstanding on defense. Our offense looked good. And I just want to congratulate those boys on the on the victorious national championship win.
Was it a close game?
It was close all the way into the last quarter. We kept a 7-point lead throughout the game, all the way up until pretty much the end of the third, and then we broke away at the end. So it was closer than what the score looked. But we put not taking nothing away from our boys. We looked excellent on defense. We pretty much just we started the quarterback. We had that quarterback. He didn't even look like the same quarterback that he looked like in previous games. We shook him. The defense was out there. They were solid. My running game, we set a record in running on offense. We set a national championship record. We had the most runs in the national championship game. So, like I said, I want to congratulate the Wolverines again. Them boys played hard. Good game. So and the Lions definitely need to follow up from what they did this weekend to keep the city going and jumping.
That's what's up.
So
We got another little beef coming up too, don't we?
say that again?
You gonna see Stanford back
Yeah,
at the
see,
line.
and that's what it is. Hey, this defense, we better be out there flying, trying to kill that boy. We owe him some get back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking forward to that too.
Okay, so I got another question. I want to ask you about what you think been going on with all this Cat Williams talk. What do you think about all that? That's he
Cat,
got the internet on fire right now.
They tried to cease and desist the name, but it looked like he going forward with the action.
Yeah,
Cat
because he been on everybody's show this week.
Right, he was the cat in the hat. Walt Disney, they told him to cease and desist that name, tried to sue him for that. But now his actions is just the cat in the hat. Now he coming out the hat, blasting the truth, and you could tell it's truth to what he's saying, because ain't nobody trying to retaliate and call him a liar. It's more so they trying to hush us. I seen Kevin Hart's response, and it was more so like, I wish him the best and all of that. Get all that hatred up out you.
Right. They're not denying it. They're beating around the bush.
Right.
They're not denying it, but they're not responding to they're not
Cat
actually
Williams taking Kevin Hart's ex-wife on his comedy tour. So that's just Cat really sticking it to him, and like, I dare you to say something. Like, I want you to say something. Like, I could tell.
No,
Like, you gotta have a lot of receipts to do what he did.
So he went and got Kevin Hart's ex-wife, brought her on tour. Wow, that's deep.
Taking him on tour.
Yeah, so she spilled all the tea.
Yeah.
So my next question then, what do you think about is Cat Day's number?
I mean, either way it go, he done spoke his piece. He done told you he wasn't afraid. He told you what we was up against. And now for him to come up missing would only make everything he said the truth. So you can't just take him out like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, he gonna have to be like Jamie Foxx and a mysterious illness.
I mean, that's how they all go. It's always mysterious.
So if he don't watch his circle, but I believe people like that keep a tight circle. So it would have to be somebody
close to him
to get him.
I mean, money talks.
He probably go to sleep in locked door chambers. I don't know.
I mean, him running his mouth like this. I mean, I'm quite sure that's probably how he's sleeping now. I would be a little nervous if I was Cat. Knowing that the people that spoke out against
he offended a lot of
these people
with a lot of money.
Exactly. These high-powered, high-class people. It's a lot of people out here that's upset with Cat. So Cat definitely got to be cautious of every move that he make going forward.
Well, I got a question for you. I mean, is this a form of snitching or being a rat?
I'm gonna say no. Because he's just telling. I mean, what he saw.
Keyword. That's all a snitch do.
Just tell.
Yeah, what they saw, what they heard.
Yeah, but snitching. I mean, it's I guess it's levels to that, but yeah, I guess so. I guess you can call him a snitch for that, then. If you look at it in that way.
I'm gonna say he set some truth straight.
Right. See, and that's what I was gonna say. He said a lot of he made a lot of lies. I mean, he showed us that they lied to us, and he set a lot of things straight. These guys were stealing a lot of jokes from people over the years. Michael Curry, he had a lot of stuff that was stolen from him. over the years. You know, they tried to ruin your boy Bernie Mac's career. You know, and it's just like they say, you know, a lot of these guys are gatekeepers out there, you know, and they pick and choose who they want to blow up. You know, so
I mean,
he was just exposing the truth of how Hollywood and how these people work.
I
You
mean,
know,
I feel like in a sense, it would be good to be a gatekeeper, and in a sense, we all gatekeepers in some form or fashion, and in another sense, we all will let certain people in that we rock with, that we cool with, that we related to. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that we think is weird or out of whack. We probably wouldn't rock with them, so we wouldn't let them through the gate.
right. Yeah, and I want you guys, I want to know you guys' opinion on that. Do you think and I want you guys to comment in the comment section. Do you think Cat is snitching? What do you call that snitching? Or do you just call that setting the record straight on and it's just forming the people on what goes on out there? You know, so I want you guys to comment in the comment section and you know, just definitely give me your opinion on what you guys think about that situation. You know, so what else been going on out here in the world, man, that we've been missing that we haven't been able to talk about? I just
Oh
want to kind of
man,
catch up on a few
they
things.
talked about an incident that happened in Miami,
What was that?
Miami Mall. They said
Oh, the shooting?
yeah, it was supposed to be a shooting in the mall, but I don't know if they fabricated to cover it up. I wasn't there, so I really don't know. I seen a few things online. Some people said it was like some shadows chasing them and they would disappear, and when they reappear they were closer, and that's where it went from
Okay, yeah, we
firecracker
talked about that.
sounds to
Yeah. Well,
gunshots.
they caught the shooter though. Remember, I looked it up.
Yeah, they said they caught the shooter, but I mean, all we know is what they pumping into the media. You
Right.
know, we
So what do
seen
you think? Do you
Born
believe?
Identity and all of that.
Well, tell me
It's
what you think.
whatever they feed on the news. People been filming things in the sky, caught on tape, and all kinds of things. I believe prophecy. I believe the Bible coming to pass. We see the war in Israel done, began, and hey, a lot of this stuff is gonna happen, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. You see, that we yet to experience the famine yet, where we just in droughts and no food and
Yeah, well, you know
all
how I feel
that.
about that. Um, those who control the world can control is actually controlling what's happening in the Bible.
Yeah, because they'll have something to eat, but it's only so much they can control because it's things that happen like freaks of nature that can even disrupt their plans. So it's always something they can't even calculate. Like they could try to prepare. It's almost like, they some of them got bunkers, whatever. But what if the earth just shake from up under them and drop the bunker down even further? Anything can happen. They didn't prepare for that. They
Right.
got ships that they could set sail on or whatever. They got spaceships that they could go out of space and probably live a few years in, but it's a lot of things they don't calculate, like a nuclear blast or a solar blast, shutting down all satellites and communication and
Right.
any electronics.
Right.
So,
So that would
they'll be
totally put
afloating
a monkey
anything.
wrench in any plans that that they got
Exactly.
far as trying to leave the planet. But yeah,
Exactly.
it's been all type of stuff going on. You know, throughout the world. It's been an interesting 2024. Have you made any New Year's resolutions, or do you do anything like that?
Uh, I mean, I could say I got more saying than resolution, but one of them is put yourself in position. You know, that's all. You
Okay.
know, And
And
that's
I
how
didn't
you
make any
that's how you
resolutions
do
myself. I just said personally, I just want to be a better person, get more organized this year, in everything I do. So I'm not making any resolutions. I just want to just tweak just tweak myself a little bit. Like I said, just be a better person, and just get a little bit more organized and just my personal life and business and stuff like that.
and you know what you're gonna have to do?
What's that?
Put yourself in position. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that sums it all up right there. Everything you said, what I said, that's basically what I was saying, putting myself in position. I got kids, I'm a grandfather. We talked shows ago about like life insurance and leaving an inheritance. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in that position to do that.
Facts.
You can't, if you want to catch the ball, you got to be open. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to get
Hmm.
the ball and you got three defenders on you. You got to shake them loose, get open. But sometimes we hanging around too many people to where we can't receive our blessing. We ain't open. So
Right.
we don't get that blessing. We miss out.
Right.
So when we find ourselves in position, we'll catch more. You know what I mean? We'll be able to do more. Imagine somebody you love and care about being in trouble or something, God forbid, and it's nothing you can do to help. But it feel better when you in a position to help. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
My son came to me a few times and probably asked me for something. Son, I ain't got it. If I had it, we get that speech. If I had it, you'll have it. But I ain't got it.
Right.
That's a bad position right there. But it,
Hmm.
it feel good for a father to tell his son, yeah, no problem.
I got it. Right.
Right away.
Right.
Anything. I got you. But you got to put yourself in position. A lot of times we think about today, right now, but think 5 years from now, think 10 years from now. I know we living like it's no tomorrow, but what if it is?
Right.
What if it's 200 more tomorrows? So you got to put yourself in position.
Yeah.
Bottom line, a lot of guys, they in position right now where they think they got the best life because they got a girl with a house and they ain't got to pay no bills. Yeah, that might sound good. But what about when she get fed up and say, get out? You see what I'm saying? You're going to feel real low when your stuff on the front lawn or something and the police there and it ain't nothing you could do and she's saying, get out.
Well, I'll say this: he
Yeah,
he 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 put himself in that situation in the beginning by not having a job or not having a backup plan or just not having
I
this shit
feel you.
together. You never
Listen at
allow
what you said.
yourself
I agree.
to get set up like that. For failure. He set himself up for failure.
I
So
agree. That he put himself in that position.
right.
So
Yep.
that's what that got him. So in this year, my thing is put yourself in a better position.
Right. By
You know what I
preparing
mean?
yourself.
Yeah.
There you go. So
All of
yeah,
that.
that's good advice to everybody, to each and everybody who's out here listening. Prepare yourself, put yourself in a better position. Therefore, you won't be put in fucked up situations when situations like that occur.
You got insurance on your vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You got roadside assistance.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that a good feeling right there?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? God forbid something happen, you on the side of the road. It's a good feeling knowing help is on the way, no
Right.
matter what, no matter where. See what I'm saying? And you put yourself in that position by adding
Right.
that feature to
And
your
being
insurance.
prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
Yeah. And that's something, we'll talk more about that. I'm glad you said that and brought that up. That's more we're gonna try to bring out to our viewers and listeners, just try to be prepared, and we'll add that and I'll add that more into, our conversations. Is there anything else you want to talk about that's been going on throughout the country?
Ain't no telling. I try to stay away from the news. If it's good news, I hear about it. If
Right,
it's bad news, I hear about it.
right.
So
Well,
I ain't heard they paying light bills this year at social service. Go down there. I'm
mhm.
sure they is check into it. You know, a lot of people don't know that the light bills go up around Christmas time because you often wind up paying for the lights that the city done put up. You know, they divvy that bill up amongst all the citizens. So everybody get a portion of the city light bill.
Speaking
That's
of
why you
that,
got the light
speaking of
bill.
money and speaking of the government, have you heard about this that 6,400 that I've been seeing ads all over social media about how the
I
government
heard
giving it? Is
about
that
it.
true?
Uh, certain people qualify for it. I
It,
don't
it,
know. It got to be a catch to it.
yeah, I think I listen. I don't believe it. If listen, if anybody got any of that money, I want you to let me know in the comments section, so we can try to get our people some of this money. You know,
No,
because it's a catch to it. I believe you got to make up under a certain amount.
I think
Um,
they said 2023 or something like that or something.
Yeah, so so if anybody out there have gotten any of that money, let us know how we can get that money, or if it's true, or if they just out here, capping with all this stuff.
Yeah, I think they get paid to get you to sign up for insurance.
Right.
So when you
Yeah.
call, it's more about insurance than you just getting a check
Right.
once a
It's
month on
always
the
something.
car that
Okay.
get reloaded every month. They click on there. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Anytime they
I
got
want to let everybody
celebrities,
know we got some exciting interviews coming up this month. I got a few things in store for you guys. Like I said, we're gonna try to keep more content coming. We've been off for a while, but we are back. So I want to thank everybody who's been watching the show, who subscribed, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to the show. I mean, and share the show. It helps the show grow. If you got anything else to add, we can go on ahead and close out.
I just want to say I appreciate everybody, and I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year so far. I hope
Yes.
it get better for you. Don't forget, just put yourself in a position to be better, to do better. You know, hey, we'll get better.
Right. You know better, you do better. So I don't have anything else to add. And it's been another one. It's been a good one. And like I said, we're going to continue to bring you guys more content. So thank you for being patient. And if you don't have anything else to add to the show, we out.
Holla.
Peace.